Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, I hope everything's been going well for you, and that the week is going all well. It is hump day, and we don't really know what's going on, nor do we know always what's best when it comes to stuff that's going forward. So, today, what should we focus? Not in what should we, but what should you focus on? What's best for your future? On your, not just what's best for your future, but for your best future. Because a lot of people are going today a lot of people are suffering, and a lot of people are just economically, socially, and I know my audience. I shouldn't say I know my audience is going through the same thing, but it wouldn't shock me. But the thing is that, again, this is a request. Shout out to Robin for this request, and let's see. This is for entertainment purposes only. Again, don't take everything this literal here. Anyway, that's enough jibber jabber. We are going to go on to pile number 1 here. Pile number 1. So, how are you? Let's clear the air here. What do you need to focus on for your best future? To the priestess, intuition, the high priestess. Intuition, strength, 10, or actually no, it's 11, strength, stability, 8, death, transformation, 8 Ace of Swords, victory, 7 of Cups, possibility, 3 of Cups, reunion. Oh, okay. 6 of Cups, reflection. Thus far, it's pretty, I shouldn't say it's pretty straightforward here. But the thing is that you, pile number 1, even though with all these cards, the first 3 here, transformation, but before all this is intuition and stability. That is what you're lacking, and I don't mean like you're not like emotionally stable. I'm not talking about any of this. Again, this is all entertainment purposes. But the thing is that I'm getting that you're not the most intuitive. you might have some intuitions here, but there are a lot of people who are blinded by their ego. And even though they think they're very intuitive, it sometimes gets confused for anxiety or schizophrenia or anything like that, and that's kind of why it ends up being mocked, because it's been misused or like misinterpreted. And the thing is that what you need to do thus far is work on your transformation. You need to work on your intuition and stability, but the thing is that you need to transform a lot. Or like, I wouldn't say a lot, but just depending on where you are, you still need to transform. And even look at here, because if you don't transform, you're not going to be as victorious as you want to be. During your transformation, all these possibilities are going to open. And I see like reunion and reflection. The thing is that these are most definitely what you need to work on. What you need to focus for your best future. You need to look at the possibilities. What I'm saying is, if you focus on these two, your intuition and stability here, there's going to be a huge transformation in everything in your life. The way you see the world, the way you see yourself, and you're going to end up being very, very, very victorious. And all these, there are going to be great, wonderful possibilities opening for you, possibilities that you didn't even know. And then you'll just with reunion, you're going to be reunited with your fantasies, because you'll be living with your fantasies. The thing is that it's just a dream if it's not acted upon. It's just a thought there. And you know what I mean? Doesn't mean it's gonna happen in the next short while. No, but the thing is that if you don't fight hard and for what you want and what you believe, and I don't mean it in some radical sense or whatever. I'm saying that I will say one of my a bandmate of ours, he played well, he wasn't like a permanent bandmate, but he was playing in other bands, and now he's in his 50s, 50s or 60s, and the thing is that he got signed. He was a drummer, and he fought hard. He just kept doing what he loved. So a lot of the stuff is that all this stuff, all of the things, if you want things to manifest, if you really want to transform and bring all these possibilities and bring and reunite with everything and just reflect on what you have accomplished, it all starts from upstairs. You need to see it, you need to taste it, and you need to just have it in your head. And don't say it in very a delusional way, I am this already. It's even if you are, there's still some stuff that needs polishing. And it all starts with really trying to speak it into existence. Right now, I have a band, but the thing is that even though it's not entirely complete, whenever the guitarist is here, because now he's out he's in a different state for school. And we're working on more singles and stuff like that. The thing is that I had this huge vision for this group that I had, and thus far things are accomplishing. Is the ultimate goal? Is the prize? Has the prize been won? No. But I'm working really, really hard towards it, and I had to change my routine and change my my mindset. And the thing is that there are a lot of people who are just kind of defeatist. It's like, oh well, this is kind of unrealistic. Oh well, this isn't going all that far. Or like, oh, what are the chances of this? The thing is that that's what you're going to be getting here. You're going to get a lot of doubts. And do you know what? What you need to do is just forget about the doubts. Who cares what people say? Yeah, I mean, like, nobody expected me to be a good singer because I didn't have the pipes at the time, but I busted my butt off. I worked really hard. And now I'm compared to very good singers. I don't want to sound cocky, but the thing is that you need to focus on your mindset thus far. What else though? It's happening. Keep holding the vision. What did I say? You need to have a vision for yourself. You have to see this happening so it's your mindset thus far. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. You got the love. Hedarian energy, codependency, boundaries. Okay. Double mission, light worker, star seeds. Serve the world by being you. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. The void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. We the Hathors. Deep love. Mother's milk. Birth as a portal. The thing is that you're not going to be... Not everything that you pursue or envision is going to be approved. If anything, people are just going to be very stubborn and try to discourage you because they either know that the probability is extremely low, or they don't want that for you because they want that for themselves. So the thing is that another thing that's that you should be worried about is not just focusing on your happiness and working, just embracing your vision and moving forward. But you've got to let go of the expectations of immediate approval. you're not going to get confirmation from the ones that you expect to get confirmation from, because sometimes the ones who you're looking and seeking confirmation from, even though you might be on friendly terms or they might be polite with you, deep down inside you're a threat to them. And so you need to start figuring out what you think and figuring out what's best for you. If you have this vision for yourself, I mean, like, this is your vision. This is your path. This is your desire. Granted, it might be other people's desire as well, but the thing is that but the thing is that you're doing something about it. You're not saying, oh, like, what are the chances? You're saying, I don't care what the chances are. You start caring about your routine. You start caring about your resume. You start caring about the change that you want to develop in the prosperity that you want. And then people will be very resistant against it because it's a long process. Sometimes longer than others and sometimes shorter than others. But the thing is that if you have a vision and you believe so much in it, it's very much, again, that's very much how I see my band, my music. And if you're interested, please let me know if you want me to leave the link into the description. We're working on two more singles. So it's like about 5 songs. That's already an EP. Or a mini album at least. But the thing is that you should never let go of your vision. If you have a dream, speak it into don't just speak it into existence, but make sure you're doing something to accomplish said thing. But do you know what? I'm very, very sure that you're doing just that. I'm confident that you are. And if you're not, it's time to be doing so. It's focusing in on yourself and your vision. Ascension, Rainbow Bridge. Dark Night of the Soul. Key of Light. Initiation by Fire. Cosmic Heart and Cosmic Christ. Unplugged from the mass consciousness. Karmic Clearing. This is exactly what you need to do here. This is basically what I was describing. Unplugged from the mass consciousness. Who cares what people say and think? People say and think stupid things, and some of them just don't. They just go with what's massively promoted. They don't even know what they're saying. And it's like the only thing that they have is that, well, what's the evidence of that this won't work for me? Well, this happened to a friend. My friend tried to do this and that didn't happen for them, or my family tried to pursue the same thing but that didn't happen for them. Okay, we need more information though. What are the nuances? How many songs did they publish? How many shows did they perform at? Or did they just have like a few practices and then it broke up? That's how and normally if they say the latter, then you know what? It's like, so what? Just because they gave up on their goals and dreams because they thought that they were going to be overnight sensations. The thing is that you don't care. Actually, as a matter of fact, you love the process, and you should be loving the process because it gives you an outlet to do what you want. Not only that, but also, not only are you doing what you love, but also you're creating a resume, and you're getting closer and closer and closer to your dream, even if it doesn't seem reachable. The thing is that you need to focus on your confidence. Thus far, you need to focus on the vision. What vision do you have for yourself? Do you honestly think all these great, legendary people, these wonderful, great musicians, or anybody who's really good at what they do you honestly think that they just give it like one or two goes and then they give up? No, they dedicate their lives to it. Because they have a vision, they have a dream, and it ends up happening. Maybe not immediately, maybe not as soon as they want to, but it ends up happening. And that's what you need to worry about. Pile number 1. Focus on your vision. What is your vision? And what are you doing to accomplish and reach said vision? And this is applicable to anything. What if you're looking for a better future? So again, it's like what do you need to focus for your best future? Okay, that's the thing. Basically, in a nutshell, before I do the last layer here, what is your vision? What's your vision for yourself? What's your vision for your friends and family? Or the world around you? What are you doing to accomplish said vision? I just thought of this analogy. It's very much like cleaning a room, right? Think of or like let's say it's your bedroom, and it's a total wreck, and you're saying, oh well, I wish this bedroom was like top-notch cleaning, and I wish I didn't have so many things, and blah blah flip and blah. It's like, okay, if you want a clean room, what do you need to do first? You need to just do a little bit. What are some of the things that you do? Possibly put first things first. Possibly if there are a lot of clothes around, put it in the hamper. There, step 1. So sure, is the room clean? The room's not clean, but it's a step closer to being clean. Then you have to worry about this, and then pick up some other things. You have to. It's a whole process. It's a little, just because you got rid of one aspect doesn't mean the whole thing is finished. Just because you got a canvas and some paints doesn't mean that the painting is finished. Okay, so you did the first things. Next step. And so what's the next step to said good painting? First stroke. It little by little, step by step. But you need to have the vision. Sacred journey. Awaken. Worlds within worlds. Limitless. Unconditional love. Move forward. Choices. Okay, and this is exactly what you need. This is exactly it. You need to awaken and understand that you are on a sacred journey. This life of yours is very much a sacred journey, and your best future is extremely sacred. But the thing is that you have to have unconditional love for what you do. Now, I'm not going to outright say, oh, you need to do what you love and find a way to make money off of it, or like, you need to do what you love and chase that unconditionally. It's like, I understand you need to do that in order to you need to focus on the vision and stuff like that, and you need to move forward, and you need to have unconditional love and passion for that, but also take repercussions. My vision and my for example, my vision and my best future, what I'm focused on is creating is trying to bring a very good music back again. You bring that counterculture sound that a lot of people are missing. But that kind of like next innovative sound. But the thing is that I know that not a lot of people are gonna like it. I know that, well, I shouldn't say that a lot of people are not gonna like it, but I know that it's gonna sound a lot of different. It's gonna sound very different than what's been promoted lately. It's gonna be embraced by a lot, and it's gonna be embraced by others, and it's not gonna be embraced by others as well. But the thing is that but what am I doing to accomplish said vision? Especially on the side, I'm doing this, which also I absolutely love doing for you, for my audience. I love my audience, and I'm not just lying there. I'm not just saying that. I absolutely do love my audience here, and the thing is that this is just how I am creating an audience and making an income for my bigger vision. Everything, and I'm doing other recordings that I'm in the midst of recording and mixing and mastering 2 other songs. So even though it's not even though the vision doesn't seem realistic to a lot of people, it's not the thing is that it won't be realistic if I don't do something about it. But I have to have the vision first. And that's what you need to do. Keep moving forward. Have a vision. And be resilient. You may or may not have a lot of support at the start, but a lot of people are sheeple. Once they start seeing results, then they'll follow. But sounds discouraging, but you know what? That's I'm using this for like encouragement here too. Keep at it. Have a vision and follow through and understand that it's not going to be free, nor is it going to be easy, but which makes the rewards and the aftermath all so more delicious, because you know you deserve it. Thank you so very much, pile number 1. We're going to go on to pile number 2. Pile number 2. How are you? So, what do you need to focus for your best future? Again, this is for entertainment purposes. I don't want to... Breathe in and feel the vibrations. I wanted to finish the earlier sentence that don't take this 100% literal. This is just for entertainment purposes only. But let's see. 5 of Wands, competition. Okay. Nine of Swords, anxiety. 3 of Swords, heartache. 3 of Wands, motivation. The Tower, destruction. Knight of Swords, trauma. Wow. The Hanged Man, limbo. So, there's a lot of adversity, I can tell. You don't have much going for you as of now. But the thing is that you need to use this as motivation right here. Even though that there's competition, it's causing a lot of anxiety and heartache. The thing is that, and there's tons of drama, and you may feel like you're in limbo here. The thing is that thus far, what you need to focus on is not worrying about all these things. If anything, if you want to actually think of it in some way, if you look at the competition, anxiety, and heartache, what comes after it? Motivation. You need if you're motivated, if you're motivated, all like look at what after this: destruction, drama, and limbo. That all of that is going to be erased. But the thing is that you got, and I understand if there's a lot of anxiety and competition, it can create a lot of reasons not to feel motivated. It's like, what's the point? Or you might want to you might start feeling that it's ultimately not worth any form of change to focus on. The thing is that it's gonna cause a lot of destruction, drama, and it might make you feel like you're in limbo. Because I mean, when drama hits, I mean, like, you're all, and when I mean drama hits, I mean like when you start having drama around with people, and start having internalized or like internal drama, a lot of this stuff will really be confusing, and it will just make you stay in limbo. So even though that's what's going on right now, you're in limbo because of a lot of drama, but the thing is that you have all this motivation to change. It's going to you can think of it this way: if you're motivated to change, all of this is what's going to happen to your past. Your past is going to be destroyed, a lot of drama is going to be destroyed, and you're not going to be in limbo anymore. But you have to be very, very, very hyper-focused. And how amazing that motivation is smack dab in the middle. What else do we need to know? The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life expression. Deep cellular healing, Arcticus energy, physical and emotional healing. Star family, you're just part of the team of souls. Oh, you're part of the team of souls. Call in support. Trust the timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out. Oh, okay. We're going to go after this row, and now this is going to be a little bit more accurate. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Creative accountability. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Harith. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay. I love what I see here. Now this is starting to be make a little bit more sense. all of these things can be solved if you just are very much in touch with not just with you, but with your creativity. And trust me, pile number 2, you're a lot more creative than you think. And also trust the timing. A lot of the stuff that you might be feeling is because this, especially the anxiety, you're anxious for all this to happen as soon as possible. But the thing is that it's not, things don't always go that way. Patience is key. It's actually very key. And the thing, so if you ever feel like this, you could feel anxious, it's okay to call in on your star family, or just like, and just focus on you getting legitimate support. I understand that in order to get rid of all this drama and all this anxiety and stop being in limbo, you need to start believing not just in the timing or you need to trust yourself, and you need to trust people around you. It wouldn't shock me if you do have trust issues. And that can complicate things. That can actually make things a lot harder and create this limbo feeling, because you're not getting the help you need. And I understand that's frowned upon to ask or request help. Everyone needs help. Again, in some things. And the thing is that you're learning how to be human. You having a artist manifestation, you being a very good creator. The thing is that all of these things that you're doing here, that you're longing for home, it's very much, in order to do what you need to focus on for your best future, is very much understanding. You see here, you're part of a team, and so trust the timing. You need to focus on trust. Your life is a canvas, earthed, and also birthing creations, tapestry of expression, physical and emotional healing. Oh, that's another thing very much that's going on here. You need to focus on you. In order to focus on your best future, you need to also focus on being very in much of touch of who and what you are. You need to embrace who and what you are. You need to love and cherish anything and everything about you. And not a lot of people know how to do that. If you don't have the confidence, if you're constantly looking for approval, if you're constantly finding a way or a reason to be motivated, then life is just going to be lived for you. and it's not going to be where exactly what you want. I mean, like, in order to have the best version of your future, pile number 2, you have to have a best version of yourself. Which means you also need to learn how to trust. Trust the timing, trust yourself, and even trust your own talents. I understand. There might be people who discourage your talents and discourage your vision, or discourage what you want, who and what you want to be. So what? Let them think that. And also, just learn how to be in touch with your true self. That's another thing that you need to worry about. Trust in the plan. Oh, you see? Trust the timing, trust in the plan. There is... Yeah. This is most definitely here. You need to work on your trust. And I understand it's really hard to trust, especially if your trust has been broken and you've been disappointed multiple times. I know. I go through the same thing. Past life activation. 4th ray of harmony. Earth healing. Star child. Spiritual service. Family of light. Like I said earlier, you need to be in touch with who you are inside, because who you are inside is very, very, very special. And if you don't do that, you're not going to have a very good future. And and again, all that stems is from trust. And not just trust the timing and trusting the plan, but also trusting yourself and a lot of people around you. Yeah, and the thing is that, and I understand the world is not always trustworthy, since everybody's trying to swindle each other from whatever. Whether if it's their time, their energy, their moolah, their money, or what, you name it. The thing is that in order for you to maintain a better future, you need to reflect on yourself. You need to, because everybody wants to, I wouldn't say everybody, but there are a lot of people out there who follow what is being, like they say, is good for their future, but they don't look within themselves and say, what's best for me? What is best for me, for my prosperity? And that's exactly what you need to do. Pile number 2 is just stop. If you're like this, I'm not saying that you are, but if you're like this, pile number 2, don't be a control freak in terms of being. Don't control. You feel like you need to. Take the wheel on everything. You don't. You absolutely don't. Everybody is here for a reason. And you have people in your life take those things, and that's why I'm saying and the thing is that they help you out with your healing, you help with their healing, and it's all it all stems from trust. You cannot heal if you don't have trust. And and I don't mean like, but just because but again, it's like, don't think that trust equates to reliance. Okay? Just because you trust somebody doesn't mean that you rely on them. You just need to have a little bit more trust and trust that they will do their part, or trust, or even trust yourself. There are a lot of people who don't trust themselves, who are scared to trust themselves because they're scared of messing up. But the thing is that has to deal a lot with their healing, and there's a lot of earth healing for you here. That's another thing that you need to worry about. Work on your healing, because if you're not healed, and you don't know how to trust, then you won't be able to trust, and nothing will be healed. Self-worth, strength, let go, Mother Earth, emotions, believe, and celebration. This is what's gonna happen if you focus on your trust. Especially if you start learning how to trust yourself, you're gonna start realizing how strong you are and your self-worth. All of this stuff you'll let go of all of the heartache and all the destruction, because you've embraced, and you not just trusted yourself, but you trusted Mother Earth. You trusted the process. And you're trusting your emotions more. You start believing, and you start celebrating all of these great accomplishments that you have conjured. And it's very, very much needed. Not very much needed, but you need to focus on a lot of on trust, because this is exactly what it's going to lead to. You're going to be a lot more in touch with yourself. You're going to be a lot more. You're going to believe a lot more. You're going to believe, and you're going to celebrate a lot more, as you should. Wow. That's amazing. Anyways, I hope you liked that reading, pile number 2. I sure as heck did. That was good. That was really good. We're gonna go on to pile number 3 right now. Pile number 3. So, how are you? I hope everything's going well, and, yeah, so, what do you need to focus on for your best future? Let's see, let's make sure we get a little bit of a breath here in. So, we start off with the 4 of Wands, reward, 3 of Pentacles, recognition. Okay. So far, it's starting off pretty nice. Ooh, the Fool, new beginning. Seven of Swords, loss. Wow. Oh, that's already discouraging. 4 of Cups, boredom. Okay. This is interesting. 8, Justice, balance. Wow, this actually makes sense. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny. Okay, so the thing is that what do you need to focus on for your best future? One of the key things to this is understanding. And what do I mean by that? Like, understanding is that it's like, yeah, you're going to have these wonderful things, especially the new beginning. But understand that with this glamorous new beginning, with these rewards and you having your recognition, there are going to be losses. And every now and then, there are going to be your, like, times where you're bored. And it's like, you're like, okay, you know, you have the rewards, you have the recognition, and you're having all these great new beginnings, and it's a wonderful thing. But then, when that starts to become the norm, all of that, the meaning loses its, all that stuff loses its meaning. Sorry for that. And then you start becoming bored. And then, but the thing is that it's good to have some loss and boredom in excitement, recognition, and rewards, especially when it comes to new beginnings, because it leads to destiny. And what do I mean by that? Everything is going to have its ups and downs. Everything is going to have its great times and its bad times. It's going to have its good days and bad days. So understand that the process is never going to be fluent. That is what you need to focus on for your best future, is understanding the process is not fluent. In whatever it is. It can be a marriage, it can be a relationship, it can be a new job, it can be a career path, it could be just anything, you name it. There's no such thing as a smooth ride. Nothing is just gonna be like a nice, smooth, straight line country road cruise. No, you're gonna have your traffic jams. You're gonna be going on sides swiveling, and you're swirling right and left, and there are gonna be times when you run low on gas. There are gonna be times when you're gonna need your battery runs out, and you're gonna need a boost from someone else. Like just because it looks good and there are good things, especially with rewards and stuff like that, and it's very rewarding. There's no such thing as it's smooth. Look at this. Look at case in point. My for me, I'm speaking for myself here. I run well, I technically run three channels, 3 or 4 or something like that. But the channels I primarily focus on are this channel and my band channel. And even though my band channel doesn't have as many subscribers as it does, the thing is that it's hard. You're gaining 333 subscribers in the span of a few months was not easy, and it's still not easy. And there are days, there are boring days, but the thing is that I understand that I'm gonna gain subscribers, I'm gonna lose subscribers. And especially when it comes to my music, I know that there are times when we can't perform, or there are going to be times when we can't record, and there are just going to be times when it's just all editing, and I'm doing a lot of stuff on my own. You're doing the promotion. All that stuff, I kid you not, is boring. It's exciting. It has its exciting things, sure, but at the same time, the process is hard. It's very. I enjoy doing these videos for y'all. I'm not kidding. But then doing the editing and doing all the other stuff, and also preparing. There's a lot of lag that goes on, and I'm not saying I'm bored of this. I'm not bored of it. But what I'm saying is, don't think that anything exciting does not have its downs. Everything is a roller coaster, okay? There are ups and downs, there are straight lines, there are inclines, there are declines, there are straights, there are swoops. It's like, whoa, where the heck did that come from? And that's the thing. But it leads to your final destiny, and it brings a lot of balance within you. Because you start understanding things. So the thing is, so that's the thing. What you need to do for this is learn to understand. Learn to just understand, and nothing's fair and nothing's fluent. Even when there are a lot of people who you think, oh my God, their lives are so easy and this, that, or the other. It's not. Just because they're successful or whatever doesn't mean that they had to fight. They didn't have to fight for it all. Now I do know that there are some people. There's one person in my life who inherited a lot of that, but do you know what? They're not all that successful. They don't know what their destiny is, because they're not doing anything with it. They are all for the free ride, but they don't want to. But they're scared to have the losses, and that's the thing. You should not be scared to have your losses, because then there won't be any balance. It's just going to be a huge tipped scale, and everything is going to be boring as heck. Because the losses and the heartache are what make those great times even greater. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. The weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Jump in, Andromedan energy. Adventure, say yes to change. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. So not only that do you need to worry about understanding, but these are other things that these keys to understanding. You understand that there's that there needs to be balance, and you need to focus on balance. Understanding and balance are the things that you need to focus on, and in order for that, you have to have perspective on things, not just one side, but many other sides. Because and the thing is that you also need to learn and understand that again, with boredom, loss, I mean, the weight of the world, that's exactly what it feels like. You're gonna have to feel like in order for you to have balance and understanding, you're gonna need to have to I'm not saying focus on being hurt or suffering or like going through these heartaches, but understand the value. Observe that the fact that there's so much more that meets the eye, and you need to start nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself if you haven't already, and if you have, keep at this. Focus on your prosperity. Focus on your understanding and your balance. Focus on, because you have to understand a great balance is understanding both the good and the bad, knowing how to deal with the bad. And if it's not knowing how to deal with the bad, not knowing how to deal with the bad, it's understanding other people's point of view. Not a lot of people want to hear other people's point of view. I mean, like, because the thing is that people in my past, I mean, like, they love to criticize me, but as soon as you criticize them, they take that as offense and as a personal attack, which means, they're way too cozy. It's okay to feel a bit endangered. It's okay to feel a bit threatened. It's okay to feel discomfort. It helps you manage and focus and center you a lot better. Because then, so I mean, you need to, again, I'm not saying that you should start looking to feel, to have struggles in your life, but, and so that way you can suffer and understand how people suffer and all. but you also need to focus in on just helping, just making sure everything is balanced. You're trying to see the world in all perspectives and just jump in. Don't worry about the aftermath. Master Hilarion and Archangel Raphael. Alchemical mutation. Grounding. Second ray of wisdom. Sixth ray of devotion. Initiation by air. Soul child. If you focus on understanding, these are other things that are going to be following you. You may or may not be a grounded person. It's okay if you're not. Not a lot of people are. But the thing is that's another thing that you need to focus on, just grounding yourself and observing the world around you, understanding that there are both good and bad. Again, you focus on understanding, and once you do, you can navigate through the adversity, and you value even more the prosperity of life. The second ray of wisdom, without the struggle and without the understanding, there will be no wisdom. And look at here, you got second ray of devotion and initiation by air. Look at what they're doing. They're all giving themselves out to the source and letting the source inside them, whether if it's God or or anyone. They are just that's what you need to focus on, is just like surrendering to your environment and understand and absorb what's going on. And I don't mean and again, absorb what's going on, but think objectively. Don't take anything to heart and personal. Just be observant. Don't judge. Don't take things personal. Don't get triggered by anything. Just observe. Don't absorb. That's what I meant to say. Observe. Don't absorb. Gratitude. New chapter. Communication. Be still. Intuition. Yes. Golden crown. Free spirit. This is what is going to happen if you really embrace understanding, or at least start becoming a little bit more understanding, or just embrace all this. You're going to have a lot more gratitude. And these new chapters are going to be very, very wonderful. People are going to want to communicate with you more. Things are going to start being still, and not everything is just going to be this crazy roller coaster ride. And you're going to be very much more in touch with your intuition. And you are going to wear the golden crown, and your spirit is going to be a lot more free than it is right now. If it isn't free already, it will become free. Because understanding without judgment, and you know what, I need to work on this as well. It's okay to be biased, it's okay to be stubborn, but don't let that conquer you. Don't live. It's okay to listen. basically. You want people to listen to you, right? Well, then try to start listening to others. And again, don't always see them as a credible source, but it's like, just absorb what they're saying. Don't observe what they're saying. Don't observe what's going on, and just leave certain things as footnotes. And that's all part of communication. So if anything, not only is that, you're going to be so if you focus in on that, you really are going to open up a great new chapters, and you're going to be a lot better communicator. Because the best communicators understand both sides, or like all sides. They have they understand and have concepts of, and they're more objective than they are subjective. And not a lot of people are very not a lot of people take kindly to that. People want things to be subjective and not exactly objective. But do you know what? That's not how you roll, and that's not how you are going to roll. Must you start focusing in on your understanding, because understanding actually really does help everyone's future. Lots of people want to understand, unless if you're being propagandized and radicalized, that's not being understanding. That's being indoctrinated, which is like the polar opposite of understanding. You think you understand, but you might understand one aspect of things, but if you're not willing to listen to the other side, or other side, or other sides besides theirs, then you know what? Just you're gonna go back to being. It's like, I wouldn't say you're gonna go back to being, but there's gonna be a lot more loss, and life is just gonna be boring. And there's not going to be any destiny for you. None of this will on the bottom is going to come to none of this is not just come to fruition, but none of this on the bottom is going to exist if you're not willing to free your. And trust me, it really frees your spirit. Understanding really does free your spirit significantly. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. I hope you liked that. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.